Welcome back to our channel, Tech Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of Samsung smartphones. With each passing year, Samsung continues to push the boundaries of innovation, and 2024 is no exception. Join us as we explore the best Samsung phones of 2024, packed with cutting-edge features and unrivaled performance. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Although the Galaxy S23 Plus is a fantastic like-for-like replacement for the standard S23, its significantly higher price makes it hard to convince people who are content with the smaller size of its smaller sister. Furthermore, this phone is probably best suited for Galaxy novices, or those who just cannot afford the outrageously expensive S23 Ultra, as there aren't many significant improvements over the S22 Plus to be found here aside from processor power, battery life, and greater storage possibilities. Samsung's trademark contour-cut metalwork surrounding the camera array has been removed from the S23 Plus, giving it a more attractive appearance than the basic 23, but in a larger package measuring 76.2 x 100 and 57.73 7.62 millimeters. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Even if the S23 Ultra has subsequently eclipsed it, the model from last year is still a great option for anyone searching for a big, powerful phone, in part because its cost has dropped significantly since the 2024 release. Armor aluminum, which resists bending, is used to make the frame. The metal is polished to an exterior that resembles chrome, while sandwiched between Gorilla Glass Victus Plus plates. While the rear of the glass has a warm satin touch that deters fingerprints, the front has a high-gloss surface. Moreover, it satisfies IP68 waterproof specifications. One more noteworthy feature is the 6.8-inch AMOLED screen. With a resolution of up to 3088 x 1440 pixels, WQHD+, it is equivalent to the S23 Ultra and works up to 500p. The 6.7-inch 2778 x 1284 screen on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, in contrast, has 458p. Although Samsung states that FHD+, the S22 Ultra's default resolution, uses less battery life, we switched halfway through our testing and found no discernible change. The S22 Ultra's camera is without a doubt its best feature. The 210MP telephoto lenses have different fields of view, FOVs. 36 degrees for the one with an f/2.4 aperture and an 11 degrees for the other. Included are a 108MP main wide camera, /1.8, with an 85-degree field of view, and a 12MP ultra-wide camera with a 120-degree FOV. The S22 Ultra's zoom powers considerably surpass anything we've previously seen from a phone camera. Not only do the 3x and 10x optical zooms offer good quality, but they also capture sharp images of far-off objects with sufficient clarity to allow you to enlarge on features without experiencing significant pixelation. We put the S22 Ultra through nearly a week of intensive testing, and it never failed. It's a fast and powerful phone. The phone processor in our test phone, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset. In the UK and Australia, Samsung's own Exynos 2200 chipset isn't faster than Apple's A15 Bionic in Geekbench benchmarks, but raw numbers rarely tell the whole story. Despite Apple's stronger metrics, the S22 Ultra seemed no slower when performing any job. We only noticed a slight lag when playing an 8K video. Similar to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, the S22 Ultra boasts wireless charging and a huge 5,000 mAh battery. In our tests, the battery was sufficient for a full day of varied activities, but not much more. We were shocked that a battery this large could not provide sufficient power for a full day and a half. Although the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is still a high-end phone at a high-end price. It is now marginally less costly than it was before to the S23's release. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. With the exception of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5's capacity to eventually fold flat, Samsung hasn't made an effort to completely reimagine the category or significantly enhance the foldables display or design. Instead, it has a new processor and a few tiny but welcome upgrades over the Z Fold 4, but it still has room for improvement. The Z Fold 5 addresses the biggest design shortcoming of the Z Fold series, despite being essentially unchanged from the Z Fold 4. It stands out for its superb construction quality and IP-certified water resistance. A 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display with a configurable refresh rate of 1 to 120 Hz and a resolution of 2176 x 1812 serves as the primary display. While the higher end of the spectrum offers smoother games and video action, the lower end conserves battery life by not refreshing the screen when it's not needed. A 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED panel with a resolution of 2316 904 serves as the cover screen in the meanwhile. Although the tiny aspect ratio isn't optimal, it does have a customizable refresh rate. The Z Fold 5 sensors are identical to those of the first two Fold generations, but it uses a stronger processor to power them. In addition, there is a low-quality selfie camera located beneath the main screen and a selfie camera on the cover screen. The Z Fold 5 has Qualcomm's top-tier Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 CPU, which is fortunate because it needs all the power it can get to execute its impressive multitasking tricks. While we would have liked more, the battery lasted a respectable 15 hours. It is a testament to the chipset's power management capabilities that it made it that far. It's among the priciest phones, particularly if you choose a higher capacity than the default 256 GB. But you'll have to pay that price right now if you want the best foldable available. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, which introduces a lighter and flatter profile to the foldable concept, is a respectable replacement for the Z Fold 4. It is made of high-quality parts and materials and has a ton of power and versatility. The little cover screen and identical photo from last year, however, are insignificant in contrast to the far larger Pixel Fold. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy A54. A54 is essentially a light version of the Galaxy S23, which is positioned lower on the list and offers various range features at a reduced cost. Although it's by no means the least expensive phone Samsung sells, it's still in the mid-range and is definitely something to think about if you're on a limited budget. With dimensions of 158.276.78.2 mm and a weight of 202 grams, the phone is of medium size. As long as your mitts aren't too big, it's not too big to be uncomfortable to use. Using the floating camera design language of the S23 series, it's very appealing as well. Other hues are just as beautiful. One of the most attractive screens available for a phone at this price range is seen on the Samsung Galaxy A54. With FHD Plus resolution, a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and a maximum brightness of 1000 nits, this 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display is vivid and vibrant, marking a notable advancement over its predecessor. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Though it shares an identical look with the S22 Ultra, the Galaxy S23 Ultra boasts a plethora of innovations that will catapult it to the top of the Samsung phone rankings by 2024. Simply put, this phone has a better build quality, quicker memory, a more powerful battery, a specially tuned chipset, and a new superior 200MP primary camera compared to its rivals. The excellent design of the S23 Ultra is mostly unchanged from that of its predecessor. Similar in design, the top-down profile is a pill with curved glass on the front and rear that feeds into a metal frame. One modification is the increased flat surface area that comes from reducing the radius of the display's curved edges. Guys, that concludes our top 5 best Samsung phones of 2024 list. All product links are in the description, which is updated with the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.